This is how to play SICKO mode. This is kind of more of an advanced version that I'll show you first here, and then I'll go ahead and I'll timestamp the video and show like a more simplified way to play it if you don't want to play these jazz chords. So the intro feel is kind of like so it's going to switch between those two chords 4 times. So this is before Drake's verse. But anyway, what you've got is the first chord is a C minor 9. So you're going to take your middle finger and you set it up here on the 3rd fret of the A. Your index finger jumps all the way back here to 1st fret of the D. Ring finger is on 3rd fret of G, and pinky right underneath that on 3rd fret of B. And then you focus your strum just on those 4 middle strings there, the ones you're holding down. Alright, so that's the first chord. Second chord is a B flat major 7. So you can leave your pinky where it is, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your ring finger up to that 3rd fret of the D. Then your middle finger is going to jump back here now to 2nd fret of G. And then your index finger is going to jump up to 1st fret of A. Alright, so I know that's kind of confusing, so let's run that again. So middle finger is on 3rd fret of A, index finger 1st fret of D, ring finger 3rd fret of G, pinky right underneath that on 3rd fret of B. Okay, so now to get to the B flat major 7, your ring finger is going to come up to 3rd fret of the D, middle finger jumps back here to 2nd fret of G, then your index finger jumps up here to 1st fret of A. Alright, so that's going to happen 4 times. Third time. 4th time. Okay, then we're gonna just stay in that shape. See that shape we've got there for that B flat major 7? So if we take that and we take our index finger and we move the whole chord with our index finger all the way up to the 6th fret of the A, that gives us our next chord, which is an E flat major 7. Alright, so index finger 6th fret, you know, your ring finger's up here, 8th fret of D, middle finger 7th fret of G, pinky 8th fret of B. Alright, so now we're going to go from that E flat major 7 to a D chord up here. So what I'm going to do is just place my index finger on the 5th fret of the A, ring finger 7th fret of D, pinky 7th fret of G. So that's a simple power chord version of D. I just think that sounds best. So we're going to go from that E flat major 7 to D. And this switch we're going to do 3 times. So we're going to do E flat major 7 to D 3 times. Okay. Then we're going to go back to that C minor 9 to B flat major 7 1 time. So that comprises the whole intro set of chords. So we've got that's the 4th time there. So now we're going to go up to the E flat major 7 to D 3 times. Then back. Okay, so now continuing on with the verse, we're going to jump up here now to E flat major 7 to D 3 times. And we're going to go back up to E flat major 7 to D 3 more times. Okay, then we're gonna go E flat major 7 to D to a quick stop on the E flat major 7. So that's the end of Drake's verse right there. So then we have a section coming into Travis's verse that goes. So that's what I'm doing for Travis's verse. And the thing is that there's not really any like defined chords in that part. I've listened to it a lot, and it's just kind of, there's a lot of bass, there's a lot of like sort of frequency sweeping going on in some of the low notes and stuff. So this is kind of the closest I could get it is just an A to an A flat minor. So I'll show you those chords real quick. So the single notes going into Travis's verse was just a single note on the low E string. So 5th fret of the low E, so that's an A note. You're going to play that 4 times. And now going into the chords. So going into the chords, you're going to play a bar chord A. So your index finger bars across the 5th fret of all the strings. And then your middle finger is going to set here on 6th fret of G, ring finger, 7th fret of A, pinky right underneath your ring finger on the 7th fret of D. So, and I'm just doing a simple down, down, up, down. Okay, then you're going to slide that chord down 1 fret and let off your middle finger. And that gives you an A flat minor chord. So going from the A to the A flat minor. So we've got down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So slow down a little bit. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. All right. So if we want to simplify this whole thing, we can do that really easily by just playing power chords. So this is a great way for beginners to play it. So instead of C minor 9, the jazz version, you just play the power chord version. So your index finger is going to come up here to that 3rd fret of A, ring finger, 5th fret of D, pinky, 5th fret of G. So basically you just play this chord for all those chords I showed you. So the intro would then sound like this. 3rd fret to 1st fret 4 times. Then up to 6th fret to 5th fret 3 times. Then back to 3rd fret to 1st fret. Now we're going to go for the start of his verse. We jump up here. Do that 3 times. Back up 3 times. We're going to do 6th fret and then a quick stop on 6th fret again. Now this is leading into Travis's verse again, so same concept here. We can use just power chords. So now this power chord is going to start with the index finger on that low E string 5th fret where we just played that 4 notes, and then you add your ring finger here, 7th fret of A, pinky here, 7th fret of D. I'm just focusing my strum on the 3 lowest strings for these chords. Same strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So that's kind of an easier way to play all these chords rather than doing the jazzy ones. So anyway, I hope this helps you get a good start on this song. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next video.